All right, in the last video, we realized the HDL code for our polyphase interpolation filter. But I did want to mention that MATLAB has two different approaches to using multiple clocks in HDL coding. And since a polyphase interpolation filter is a multi-clock system, for instance, the data is coming in at one rate and going out at a different rate, we should examine both of these. So in one mode, it generates a single clock for the block, and then it will institute a timing controller that will time the lower rate blocks based upon the higher rate clock. Another option that you have is to have two synchronous clocks that you can run, and you can implement that using the command right here in the command line, and it will generate different HDL. So let's take a look at that. Now I've gone and made some recommended changes for this particular flow. I changed the resample block into an upsample by a factor of 4, and then to compensate for the zero padding that decreases the overall amplitude, I added a logical shift left by 2 in order to have the same amplitude as the last function. All right, so this block, let's go ahead and save it. And then we're going to go back into the MATLAB screen, and I'm going to run that command that we saw before, make HDL. It points to the particular Simulink block that we're looking at, and we're doing clock inputs multiple. All right, you can see that the process completed. Now let's take a look at the Verilog. You'll see now that there are different clock rates associated with this Verilog. And indeed, we have a few different clocks and even different resets. Now, I don't like the naming conventions that MATLAB uses, so in the next videos, I'm going to pull these two different approaches into VS Code and clean them up according to the standard that we use in my lab for Verilog code. And then we will run the test benches and verify that they are both functionally equivalent. And then we'll bring both of these different blocks into the RTL to ASIC flow. We'll do those in the upcoming videos.